Well, we're in late spring here, and it's getting hot already. As we round the corner to even hotter weather, is your lawn ready for the dog days of summer? Have you done enough to prepare your lawn to keep it looking nice? Well, stick around and we'll talk about some strategies to keep your lawn looking great even in the peak of summer. Hey guys, welcome back to Here We Mow again. I'm Jeff, this is Billy, and this is Rosie, and we're all about helping you to have the best lawn possible. So let's jump right in. We all work hard all year long to have a great looking lawn. We overseed, fertilize, spray weeds, water, and mow regularly. But when summer comes, our lawn gets super stressed to the max. We don't want all our hard work to go down the drain, and we certainly don't want our lawn to look toasty. So what are we gonna do? To help avoid summer burnout, you need to prepare your lawn. I use a 4-step approach. First is mowing, second is fertilizing, third is amending the soil, and fourth is watering. But I think we need to start with a mow first. This is looking a little shaggy. Well, I think that looks a lot better. Cool season lawns tend to grow fast in the fall and in the spring, and they slow down in the summer. If you think about it, in the spring, you're mowing sometimes twice a week, but in the summer, you're mowing once a week, if not every other week. So why does that happen? Why does the growth slow down in the summer? Well, in the summer, when water starts to slow down and it gets super, super hot, Mother Nature decides to put the grass into summer dormancy. And what that does is it stops top growth and it focuses growth going down into the roots. It's like a boxer putting up its gloves when it knows that a punch is going to come. The grass protects itself as it knows that the summer heat is coming. So when the summer heat is coming, it's important to adjust your mow height, and that's tip number 1. If you usually mow at around 2.5 or 3 inches, I would bring it up 1 notch to 3 or 3.5 inches, which can help the soil to maintain moisture. Longer grass blades can also provide a little bit of extra protection from the scorching sun and can also promote deeper roots to look for water and nutrients. I also suggest mulching your clippings back into the lawn. This feeds the lawn with the nitrogen that's slowly released as the grass clippings break down. Mulching also helps the lawn to retain moisture. Step 2 is to fertilize. So many folks will tell you that it's not a good idea to fertilize in the summer, and they would be right. But it's important to make sure that your lawn is well fed before it goes into the summer. The goal is to give it what it needs to stay healthy in the most stressful conditions of the summer. We're not trying to promote top growth here. We're trying to give it what it needs to get through the summer. I don't recommend going crazy with fertilizer before summer hits, but I do recommend applying a light dose of a fertilizer that has a moderate amount of nitrogen. Think of it as a snack for your lawn, not a full meal. I like to go with something like a 10-10-10 or an organic like Milorganite. The important thing to remember is that after your late spring fertilizer application, you really don't want to apply any more fertilizer until late August. Before we go any further, I wanted to ask you guys a favor. If you like this type of video, please consider subscribing to the channel so that we can continue to grow and I can continue to bring you videos like this all year long. Thanks so much. Step 3 is to amend the soil, which is one of my favorite topics. As a kid, I would spend lots of time at my grandparents' house where they had a big farm. Every year in the very early spring, they would get a huge delivery of cow manure. I could still remember that smell. You never really forget that. Well, anyways, that cow manure would be spread all over the whole garden every single year, and the purpose was to improve the soil. Cow manure is great because it adds lots of organic matter to the soil, and allows the soil to maintain moisture better. In the lawn, however, we really can't put a thick layer of cow manure over our whole lawn every year. I like to use liquid products instead. I use humic acid and sea kelp. Liquid humic acid helps with soil and root development and is similar to the sea kelp in that it helps the plant take up products and fertilizer that are applied. This improves the soil microbial activity and improves water retention. Liquid humic is derived from the remains of decomposted organic matter, so it provides a very similar benefit to the lawn as the cow manure did to my grandfather's garden. I also use liquid sea kelp. This is the stuff found in the ocean. It's a brown algae seaweed that grows very fast. It's packed with minerals and includes sulfur, magnesium, calcium, and iron. All great stuff for your lawn. Sea kelp is a soil conditioner that includes hormones that help boost root growth and improves drought resistance. It helps with mineral uptick, which means that more of the product that you put down on the lawn will end up in the grass blades. Sea kelp also helps to keep the grass nice and green. These two ingredients are in some of the more expensive soil conditioners on the market, and you can easily get them from Amazon and make the mixture yourself for a lot less money. I add 2 cups of liquid humic and 2 cups of liquid sea kelp to my ortho-dialing spray and apply it to my lawn. 4 cups of mixture will cover about 4,000 square feet. Links to both of the products are in the description box below. I spray this on my lawn monthly in June, July, and August. The fourth step is, of course, watering. Don't skip the watering. Without water, your grass will go into dormancy and turn brown. You need at least a half an inch of water per week, either through rainfall or sprinklers. Make sure your sprinklers are in proper adjustment, overlapping just slightly so that there is head-to-head coverage. You would be surprised how quickly an area that isn't getting water will brown out, while the area that is getting water stays green. With proper watering, your lawn will continue to be strong, even in the peak of summer. By using my 4-step approach, which again is mowing, fertilizing, amending the soil, and finally watering, you'll be able to keep your lawn looking awesome all summer and be the envy of the neighborhood. Remember, watering alone isn't going to prevent burnout. You need to follow all 4 steps. Well, I hope this information helps you to prepare your lawn for the hot summer to come and helps you to maintain a beautiful and green lawn. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment box below. Please also like this video, thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. I'm Jeff, this is Billy, and this is Rosie for Here We Mow Again. Thanks so much for watching. We hope to see you guys again real soon.